Hey bro, welcome to my stream. Let's start it with the car, I guess. Yeah, let's provide the full side quest experience.
Say, did y'all lose power yesterday too? Yeah, when the lights went out, there I was cooking dinner. Oh well, if we're getting specific, I was nuking a half-eaten burrito I found wedged in my couch.
Oops, it's full volume.
Yeah, I know I shouldn't have. After all, I heard microwaves zap out all the nutrients. But hey, it kills the cockroaches too, so you know, you win some, you lose some. Anyway, what was I? Right, the power outage. Apparently some plant out in Santo short-circuited. Heard the EMPs were knocking AVs out of the sky. The CPD says the blackout led to 120 mil in damages all in all. The real tragedy, though? I can't stomach a cold burrito.
120? ¿Sabes quién carajos?
Gotta go.
¡No tengo munición! ¡Un segundo!
Right, go ahead.
Now where was I?
On my way.
You got it. Is it supposed to be unbreakable?
Hey, V.
How you holding up?
Been better. I know. Probably not hard to tell.
Nice ride. Brand new?
Nope.
Not in a chatty mood, I see.
Not really. Sorry.
So, what happened?
Needed someone to talk to.
Uh-huh.
First, take a look.
Hello, my name is Arif Iqbal, and WNS.
More dead politicians.
Just watch it.
The incident occurred at the intersection of 7th and 15th Avenue. The following police footage was captured at the scene. 1038, I repeat at 1038. Registration 2AA6244. We're exiting our vehicle now.
Copy that.
Out of the car! Hands up! Easy, officer. Relax. Shut your mouth! Oh, shit. We have a 1053 and a 1054. I repeat, a 1053 and a 1054. The boy from the footage is LeVar Martinez, age 17. His parents reported his disappearance over a month ago. Unfortunately, LeVar's life could not be saved. His body could not withstand the severe septic shock he suffered. Autopsy reports revealed the teenager was given dangerously high levels of hormones, anabolic steroids, and stimulants. The possessions and genetic material of 7 other missing teens were also found in the car, belonging to one Anthony Harris. Unfortunately, their fates remain unknown. Although the criminal widely known as Peter Pan survived the gunshot,
This, Peter Pan. He an case? You were looking for him?
Never heard of him. Didn't cross my desk.
What's the problem if they caught the guy?
My nephew, Randy. Disappeared not long past. And what you just saw. The kid was wearing Randy's shoes.
Ah, Jesus. And what, they figured you'd get emotional and kept you off the
Yeah,
case?
come on. I tried to select
Like a
the second.
restraining order. Won't let me anywhere near it. Gonigal took the lead on it. Lazy ass gonk. And so far, he ain't accomplished shit.
No way I'd let this lie.
I know. And that's why I'm asking for your help.
So what do we need to do?
Can't interrogate the guy because he's a veg, but we can view his dreams.
I'm sorry, dreams?
You heard me. Come on, I'll explain on the way. It's an experimental procedure, but it's already yielding results. They record dreams that can be played back as PDs.
You got access to these dreams?
Not yet. But they keep them in the lab we're headed to now.
Hey Bjorn, welcome to my stream, glad to see you here.
Okay. Got an appointment?
Not exactly. We'll go in together, but, not through the main entrance.
We're gonna break the law?
We'll find a different way in, and then hustle out quick. Never actually been here, so I'll need your help.
Find a way inside the lab. Sure. I'll help you out, buddy. Who are these guys? NCPD.
Okay, shouldn't be anyone inside. The lab's in the middle of an audit, so make all the noise you want.
How are we gonna find this brain dance?
Look for a room where they edit the dreams of autistic kids. Oh, and remember, Peter Pan's real name is Anthony Harris.
Use Kiroshi to find the right cabinet. Container, material, plastic and metal. Function. This device stimulates conditions from the uterus. Intended use maintains the life of the BB and detects BTs. Documents, confidential audit, list of tasks to check day 1.
Locked. Can't get in.
Cabinet, office supplies, filing cabinet function, audit records, dossier Anthony Harris, probability of being found close to 0%. Outer space, my life in orbit.
Empty brain dance case.
I think he found something, but let us scan everything first. Cabinet, filing cabinet, trail of spilled whiskey, dossier Anthony Harris, probability of being found close to 0%. And what's that? Documents, audit data, overtime voluntary versus mandatory. Health booster, I like that. Property of the NCPD. Imperil poisoning. Imperil, which attracts danger, is the poison resulting from irritability. This poison, a quite substantial one, is deposited against the walls of the nerve channels and then spreads through the entire organism. Two files, Brandon's conditioning in cyberpsychosis. Message 6, security update. Office supplies, filing cabinets, symbols and dreams, electric sheep and unicorns. Dossier Anthony Harris probability of being found 10 to 20%. Wow, that's better than nothing, right? BD chair, Brandon's chair, designed to provide users with maximum convenience. BA Husseinov, respiration and intercellular spaces. The theory of imperil, though overly simplistic and never formulated along the lines required by modern scientific inquiry, is in fact useful as a general principle. Scientists today are all too ready to consign visionaries of previous ages to the dustbin of history simply because they deal with questions of spirituality, putting them supposedly at odds with contemporary theories. If indeed a person has a self, how can we therefore doubt that a self affects the body? It exists and must exercise influence. In fact, this was proven only weeks ago by a group of scientists at the University of Toledo. A study conducted on laboratory mice showed a correlation between regular meditation and 20% increase in lifespan. Bibliography, Veil Effects of Modern Shamanism, I.E. Grant, Oxbridge University Press, page 13 to 37. Sensational Mice in Toledo, J.J. Blavatsky, Journal of the Alt Scientist, pages 2 to 4. Can't open this up. Alright, I think we've found already.
Hey, River. Think I got it.
Found something?
Not yet.
Anthony Harris. Let's try these drawers.
Say, River, why not just have a janitor crack a door for you?
Can't risk getting scolded for sniffing around somebody else's
River.
case. Yowen!
What are you doing here? You got kicked off the force.
Just suspended, actually.
And who might you be?
I'm calling the actual police.
Oh, wait here. Hear me out, please.
Seriously, River? You weren't in enough trouble already?
Harris kidnapped my nephew.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But we store evidence here. And we have strict protocols.
Protocols? Talking about his nephew's life here. A child's life.
This is an ongoing police investigation. Go, please. Get out now!
We can't leave without Peter Pan's dreams.
I'll say it one last time. Out!
Damn it, Yowen. Who the fuck do you think you are? Remember your first med school exam? You know the one. Passed it with flying colors. Gotta remember it. Ladies' room erupted in flame. They evacuated everybody for 2 hours.
I cannot believe you would throw that in my face. I never wish to see you here again. Especially you. You don't know him well, do you? This man is a bastard.
River and I get along, we're friends. Hasn't let me down yet.
Huh. I thought us friends too.
Is that why you're refusing to help him out?
Harris's dream, Petey. Where is it?
He isn't dreaming.
What? Why?
A bullet damaged his cerebral cortex. We get only dissonant urges. Pieces.
I'd like to...
Try audiovisual stimulation.
But he isn't on the spectrum.
A favorite song or movie helps you reach the kids. Might be worth a try.
I am aware of the similarity. Hypothalamus stimulation and hormone production. But Harris is not a child. I have never tried the procedure on an adult.
Any reason you haven't?
Because, unlike River, I went to med school and studied neuroscience. And not by reading about it over someone's shoulder on the metro.
Let's try it.
We don't even know his preferences.
I'll find something. I mean, you're willing to try?
Just go. I'll open the front door for you.
Let's ride, V. I know exactly where to start.
Say, by the way, what do you know about biochips? Arasaka's relic in particular.
Well, it's designed to store a person's neural engram. Sorry. Just imagine copying over a person's memories and personality.
Right, I get that. More curious what happens if the stored engram overwrites the engrams of the chip carrier.
Overwrite? I'm not even sure that's possible. Why do you ask?
Nah, never mind. Not a big deal. Thanks.
Okay. Let me hear it.
Lost your badge. Didn't tell me about it. Why?
I don't know.
Makes you a bit of a leadhead, don't it?
That'd do. It's just, it's not easy for me to talk about what's biting at my ass.
Fair enough. Could tell me where we're headed, though.
To Joss's. Randy's mom. She thinks he just ran away from home. For now, keep the kidnapping between us.
Where's Randy's dad?
Been a few years since he got popped. Gang war.
Great role model.
Josh was left alone with 3. But she's as tough as weathered leather.
Tell me about Randy. What kind of kid he is?
Petty theft, drugs, running away from home. That kind.
Cop uncles really see the best in you.
There are people who always find their way into trouble. Randy's one of them.
You gonna tell me why we aren't trying to find Harris's apartment?
That's a house. And I doubt he's keeping his victims in his basement. And besides, we are trying. Want to see if we can find some connection to Harris at Randy's.
Pretty weak lead.
Best we can hope for just now.
worried Yawen's gonna toe the line? Rat you out to her superiors?
Used to be friends. Doubt she'd do that. Plus, not that I'd use it, but I do know one skeleton she'd prefer remain tucked in her closet.
Think Yawen will actually help us? All things considered?
Yeah. These tiffs of ours always end up the same way. I'll tell you about it over a beer sometime.
Sign me up. We find Randy, and we find the bottoms of a few bottles.
It'd be my pleasure.
Yeah, I don't want to take any money off him, but he offered beer. We can't deny that. And we can't reject that. This quest has a lot of outcomes. At least if you follow instincts, you'll get it all right. Okay. At least I'll try. So not that complicated.
Alright, this is it. Sure been a while. Used to come over every weekend. Time ago.
And? Changed it all since?
Places like this never change.
Lovely neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm going to start looting. What's that? Damaged clothes. Aquarium, similar to the freshwater environment of the Amazon basin from the mid-21st century. John is jealous. Pepper Point. Most sources indicate that the government of Peru, Brazil and Chile have come to a solution for the so-called nomad problem. In an attempt to prevent the illegal transnational movement and typically temporary settlement of nomad clans across the South American continent, they plan to seal all borders to undocumented persons of dubious origin. Protestations from scholars, human rights groups and even corporate representatives have thus far been ignored. Some corporations have voiced concerns that stifling the flow of migrant work could lead to economic decline and unpredictable social unrest. For example, some experts predict the local Brazilian workforce will simply be too small to meet the employment demands of ongoing major agro-crop ventures. This push for tightened anti-nomad immigration policies comes as yet another heavy blow from South American governments against an already heavily targeted demographic. More information continues to surface about the so-called long return, where hundreds of thousands of nomads lost their jobs without warning and had their equipment, much of it personal, not company property, illegally seized by government authorities. Most laborers were relocated from North America specifically for this work, and without corporate support were forced to vacate the hazardous area formerly home to the Amazon rainwaste in a week's time. With their only lifeline suddenly severed and no legal basis for stay, many dozens of thousands attempted to find a way home, even if that meant walking much of the distance. Initial reports show staggering figures for the number who died during this mass exodus. Many still ask why. Who benefits from these anti-nomad policies and border closures if not the South American nations or corporations? Many speculate that lobbyists from Orbital Air and other lunar colony representatives played a key part. Their objective, some allege, is to limit opportunities for migrant contract work so more will be forced for the sake of survival to accept deployment in the notoriously difficult labor conditions of low Earth orbit and on the Moon.
River. You either got business with me or news about my Randy. Wouldn't drag your butt out here if you didn't.
I'm gonna lose first, okay? Greetings from depression. I was 15 years old, said to fail 4 of my classes at school, but I could barely get out of bed, much less drag myself to the bathroom and take a shower. At first my parents were worried, treating me gently, but after a few weeks their patience began to run out. And that's when it started. Snap out of it. Just go for a run, you'll feel better. Why don't you talk to your friends? Quit feeling sorry for yourself. What do you have to be sad about? Other people had worse. Worse that, even after 10 years of therapy, medication and a stint in the psychiatric ward and many relapses of depression still ring in my ears, anywhere, anytime, every day. And they still got just as deep.
Joss, meet V.
So V, is this about my Randy?
Joss, I don't know how to say this, but Randy was abducted.
Abducted? But he's alive, right? River! Tell me, damn it!
We're looking, Joss.
Here?
Arguing's not gonna help anyone.
He's my child. You got no place telling me how to behave.
Joss.
Listen, we need to look through Randy's things.
Why?
To find any lead we can. Trust me, Joss.
Just don't destroy anything. Randy doesn't like it when anyone pokes through his stuff.
Let's go, V.
The kids are playing outside. Tell them it's time to eat.
Can't be easy raising 3 kids on your own.
Well, it wasn't any easier with my husband. In fact, the best days were when he didn't come home. There were times I wished he'd disappear for a month, just to not have him hang around.
That bad, huh?
His bike in the highway, that was his world. But at home, let me tell you a story. This one time he took Dorian into the city. Had some errand to run, just father and son. He came back that night, dead-ass drunk, raging at me for calling the cops on him.
Did you?
River found him in some dive and brought Dorian home.
Must have been a relief then, when he left.
For weeks, I cried every night. My husband was killed. The father of my children.
I'm sorry.
Randy changed. He locked up. Not to mention the other 2 I still had to raise. Life was rough with him and without him. Sometimes there's no solution.
How'd he die?
The Aldecaldos told me he died an honorable death. Whatever the hell that means. They showed me his body, where his face used to be. Couldn't see the honor in that.
Let's, change the subject. Hang in there, Joss. Can't be easy raising 3 kids on your own.
Well, it wasn't any easier with my husband.
Right,
In fact, the best days were when he didn't come home. There were times I wished he'd disappear for a month, just to not have him hang around.
female close relative of River Ward exhibits signs of insomnia.
What's on your mind?
Think it's good she learned the truth.
That's the trailer. Eyes peeled for details, eh?
For loot, you mean?
Uncle River!
Monique, Dorian. Hey, guys.
Is this your partner?
Just a friend.
I've seen lootable
Gonna stay
content.
over?
We'll see. Mom's waiting for you at dinner.
Microtunes. It was no secret. Nightcore offered generous pay and in some cases free cyberware and biomonitor upgrades to anyone willing to help clean up the crater of radioactive rubble at HQ Ground Zero. Some first-hand accounts recall the incessant ticking of Geiger counters like the loud buzz of cicadas in summer. In retrospect, we can only guess how many crater cleaners lost their lives to radiation sickness shortly thereafter. Both the city government and Nightcore have claimed casualties were kept to a minimum while providing no official statistics to substantiate the claim. That being said, they have never been under pressure to release such figures. After all, most rescue, engineering and rubble cleanup teams were not local night citizens but nomads. Surprised you didn't know? Don't be, it is a fact many history courses tend to overlook. The city employed hundreds of nomads mercenaries primarily from clans in Aldecaldo Nation. These nomads were hungry for gainful work and the city needed experts who were not only experienced but brave enough to knowingly put their lives on the line. Also, Arasaka could one day erect another tower in its place, but history is not without its sense of irony. These nomads who so deliberately live outside of our so-called system came to its very rescue, not for the first time and not for the last.
This is their old trailer. Randy moved in when I bought him a new one.
Real hellhole. Like in my good old days.
You check around, I'll check the trash.
Record player, hardware quality top grade, condition device excellent, disc scratched, owner profile, audiophile fanatic of dark music styles. Randy's guitar, material made from mahogany and spruce. Date manufactured 2069, acoustic guitar, strings are loose, hasn't been used for a while. Randy's pill container, traces of chemical substances. I've read that before. Oops. She specifically asked us not to destroy anything, but I'm looking here, you know.
can still see the nicks from those first years we measured the kids.
Randy's antique key material brass, surface traces, dust and fingerprints. Key suited to old-fashioned lockers.
Got some kind of key here. Real fossil.
Not quite what we're looking for, no. Left his favorite hoodie in the closet.
Tainted Overlord.
Favorite band.
You know him well.
Used to send him an album every year for his B-Day.
Tainted Overlord. Band, cover, sprinkling ink and bodily fluids. Young band poster. Typical items in a teenager's room. Lock key required. Computer.
Expensive tech. Randy had to scratch for this?
You're joking.
Computer, material, durable stainless steel, latest gen tech, high-tech computer.
No chance Randy could afford hardware like this. Way too pricey. We gotta get in, but I doubt anyone knows the password. Can you crack it?
Some kind of game here. Shipping code on it.
Let's move. Let's go.
Dear mother departs. Yeah, that's what you have posted for me in the chat.
Come on, V.
I'm scanning, you know. Punching bag. There are traces of regular use, heavily beaten.
Oh, okay. Good dog.
I can't use my implant to jump twice. Dumbbells, general purpose, cast iron. Common U expressed from an anonymous novel. We are temporary, expendable, replaceable. The sooner we come to realize that, the better. After all, our days on this blue speck of dirt are numbered, are they not? We're very strictly numbered, in fact, thanks to this plethora of technology that surrounds us and permeates our bodies. But that's all fine and dandy, isn't it? Just know this, only a few decades ago people were still attached to their body as something that justified their existence and foregrounded their identity. Know this, less than a century ago implantation was still considered to be invasive, an attack on our fundamental physical connection to reality. And now, your body is only a spare part, your existence is upgradable, and your here and now is constantly getting outdated. So who are you? You're temporary, expendable, replaceable. Feel that, know that, and you'll regain your freedom. Boxing gloves, worn down from frequent use. The radar shows us that there are some more clues around. Hey, micro shoes. Why is it glitching? Jump rope suited for athletes. I can't use my implant. Right, let's get this password.
Let me give it a shot.
E9BD55.
Eureka.
Help me scour this, will you?
Messages 9. Sorry from Anthony to Brandy. I mean to...
They caught Harris in a vehicle like that.
From Anthony
Blockaded street. Shit, River. I remember that day. He lives close to an old school.
What the... From Anthony 34 to Brandy. I meant to call, sorry. Spent half the day sitting in my Thornton. Police had all of Watson blocked off and I was stuck in traffic for hours trying to cross town. I kinda live in an area where I used to go to school, but it looks all different now, so trying to find ways past all those jams made it easier to get all turned around. Hope you're not mad. Hey, no problem, I needed to help my mom anyways, etc, etc. Do you have everything ready at your place? Almost. Thanks, from Brandy to Anthony 34.
True angel of empathy, this guy, huh?
I just wanted to say thanks. Guess in general, I'm just holding on to the thought that there are more people like me out there dealing with the same shit. Why are you helping us anyways? I used to be like you, like all of you. I wasn't spared any of life's cruel twists and turns. Worst of it was when my best friend died. Shit, sorry to hear that. Can I ask what happened? Rare muscle disease, his body just got weaker and weaker until he was just a shadow of himself. I wanted to help him more than anything, but there was no possible way I could. Of course, anyone who could help he couldn't afford. If he just had the means, he could have bought some super drug or a new body, or I don't know, worse luck. And the disease was being born into a poor family. Anyway, that's why I do what I do. I couldn't help my best chum, but just maybe there are some people out in the world that can help. Big Trouble in Haywood, from Anthony 34.
Figured out Randy's identity. Sent him the game as a present.
The one you found in his drawer?
Same. Shipping code suggests the prick sent it from the Badlands.
Big Trouble in Haywood, from Anthony to Brandy. Hey, I hope you didn't mind, but I used my admin privileges to find you in real life. That is, your home address. Sorry, I hope it's not too weird, but I had a good reason. There's a gift on its way. A game called Big Trouble in Haywood, you know it? Anyway, hope you like it, have fun. Wait a bit please, I need to AFK a bit.
It's just me on the road. Just me on the road.
Alright, I'm back. Fucked up again, from Brandy to Anthony 34.
This guy baited Randy like a pro.
I'm taken again, I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep doing it. I guess I'm just a piece of shit. You're a perfectly normal person, Randy. You're just like anyone with a getting heart still beating in their chest. Remember, I'm always here to talk to understand you, to help you. I know you'll recover from this like you always have. Love, from Natalie to Brandy. Thanks for yesterday, love. The city from up on that tower looks so beautiful. Honestly, I felt speechless. Though maybe that's just cause I don't like heights. Really, it was nice, but maybe next time I take you into the city. Head to Japan town, grab a bite. You'll love it once you see it. And oh my god, the restaurant my aunt takes me to sometimes. So Nova. Just let me know. Love you, cutie. Yeah, of course. I had fun too. About this restaurant. We'll see, not sure I'll have time. Hard to promise anything, so we'll see. Hey, you know, you don't have to worry about Eddie. We already talked about this. Just let yourself be invited to something nice for once. I love you. What do you say? From Brandy to Anthony 34.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
No. There's no way. Why would he do that?
Not only did they agree to meet, but it looks like Randy was as excited as any kid on his way to a theme park.
Fuck. This creep definitely scrambled Randy's head.
What do you say, from Brandy to Anthony 34? Tell you what, I think your side's really Nova. I think I'm ready to finally meet up in person. Same time and place you wrote before. Because man, I just can't wait from now. Ah. That's right, the same as we agreed. Makes me happy to hear you're happy. Just one tiny request, delete the first email I sent. Just in case, don't want anyone sniffing around something that doesn't concern them. Family, from Anthony 34 to Brandy. Understand, I didn't have a normal family either. My mom died young and my dad just tried to give me a future. It was easier though to make a living on the farm once the cattle pestilence took hold. Eventually it all just fell out beneath his feet, the cattle, the business, deep depression took his life. I tell you this, so you know you're not the only one who's lost a father. I understand you so well. The only real difference is it was nomads that stole your dad from you, and for me it was corrupt courts and their dirty money grabs. That's why I hide all my activities from courts. Trauma team and biotechnical would be all over me in a second if they knew what I got up to. But I don't have to explain all that to you. Friend, you get it. I know you'll keep all this just between us chumbas. Stay strong, buddy. I know you got it in you. This is pretty fucked. From Brandy to Natalie.
Natalie must have been the only person Randy trusted.
Can we view this page with a link?
Hey Ned, check out this site, Drugs Are Bad. When you're there, click on the image, the red one with the people in it. The hell is this, some kind of cult? Like, how do you even find this? Just crushing the cruising the net, doesn't matter. You're alive, from Gale to Brandy. Hey, you won't answer my text, won't answer my hollows. Feel alive, man? I have a special delivery for you from a Valentino chum of mine. We just gotta pick it up. Anyone in Haywood would give both kidneys for this thing, and I'm still holding it for you for free of charge, like I'm gone. Do me a favor, and also, cause I'm starting to get pissed. Attach cartoon video.
Something deeply fucked about that cartoon. My skin's crawling.
There probably is a code, no? Randy Kutcher. Damn it. What's the title? Come on, load the title already. By going to the Sword. Volume 1 of the Blades of Doom trilogy, Chapter 1, Ghosts of Ancestors' Salvation. The silhouette of a gaunt female figure began to take shape among the ebb of the inky fog. By its long braid, the woman held a severed head, only one eye socket clearly visible. The cat had already begun long begun to melt the face's flesh, exposing the white of bone underneath. The other side fared much better. Then, without uttering a sound, the woman shifted her gaze to pierce the eyes of the weary warrior. "Come, kill me, I'm ready for death," she shouted with a cold intensity, prepared to meet her end at last. Genius or psychopath? 2043 to 2066. Come on. Damn it, I can't read that. What was it? Bulberith, alright. Black metal has produced countless charismatic characters, but the uniqueness of Aiden Burroughs, known also as monikers Naama and Bulberith, is perhaps in a class of its own in the genre. Vocalist, guitarist, bassist, songwriter, ideologue. Some call him a genius, others a fucking psychopath. When a person like Burroughs becomes defined by polar extremes, it's no wonder when he begins to arouse curiosity outside the metal world. There is no diminishing the lasting mark he has left in black metal, but even music more broadly. Most agree he was the driving influence for a new wave of metal artists and bands like Tainted Overlord, who have managed to claw their way up from the bowels of metal hell to the almost mainstream music scene.
Some kind of link. The one Randy wrote about?
Let's find out.
It's never too late to change. Addiction can be defeated. Yes, to fight addiction is to go to war for your life, but together, hand in hand, can emerge victorious. We know who the enemy is, how to outsmart him, his tricks and unexpected blows. We know where he strikes, how much force he uses, his weak points, and how to drive him back. For years we've been researching the most effective strategies to fight drug addiction. Now we're putting them in practice. Together we can change your destiny, because it's never too late to change.
A hidden page set up by Anthony Harris.
Christ. I'm gonna be sick.
Tony's shelter. Welcome, lost stranger. Good to see you, friend. Welcome to Tony's heaven, the place we've been looking for, the place where you can become the best version of yourself, thanks to Tony. I live here with my friends. They came here because they were fed with seeing their life go to waste, just like you. Think of me as a farmer who looks after his livestock. Get acquainted and stick around. Together we'll show those old farms what we're capable of. No idea what I'm talking about? Don't worry, I'll explain everything in a good time, but it's time for you to decide. Do you want to remain a shadow of yourself or become the person you always dreamed of being? Come on down. Files.
And there was a file
Here
here.
this deleted, looks like. But the name's still there.
That's that name. Wasn't the video file on
Randy
Randy's
must have
phone
downloaded
called
it.
something? Sure, but V, don't you get it? This could be the key to Harris's mind.
Here's hoping.
Hey, can you use any of that Netrunner magic to shake anything else out of this?
Get Harris' IP address. Optional. How's it done in this game? We save lives, our mission drug overdose deaths are steadily on the rise. This is nothing less than an epidemic that is decimating our society, and young people most of all. We continue to ignore what's right in front of us. Thousands of young people will die within the next decade. Won't let this happen. We hope you won't either. Contact us. Introduce yourself and stick around. I know who you are. You're the boy that's been rejected by society, left to fend for himself, misunderstood by his family, and deprived of real friends. I was once like you. You can stay here as long as you like because you just found your new home. I have a secret special treatment that will not only get you back on your feet, but it will also free up that weight from your mind and shoulders, make you limitless. Everything you need to bust out of your shackles, you'll find them in my heaven. You'll become superhuman, resistant to sickness, strong, healthy, invincible. But before we do that, hope we get to know each other first. Shoot over at message at Anthony34 at Night City Drugs Are Bad.pub. Remember, you're the one of the chosen ones.
Could try to pin Anthony's IP address.
55551C1C.
Got it. Really can't do much more though.
Perfect.
That cartoon, River. Could be what we've been looking for. You said yourself we needed something to get Harris to dream. Send it to Yarwin.
Right. Sending it now. Okay. Says she'll get back to me by morning. And that I am a son of a bitch. And, come on. Let's grab a bite. Listen, let's not worry Joss more than we need to, huh? We're hot on the trail. We'll know more tomorrow. That's it.
Alright, he knows her better, so we'll just be a part of decoration around here.
Dorian, please.
But it really tastes like boogers.
Joss, we're finished.
All done. Off to bed then.
We left some for you, Uncle River.
Thanks, Monique.
Tell me you found something.
We'll know more tomorrow.
I sent some evidence to the lab. There's a chance we could know where to find Randy by morning.
When's the last time you ate?
Yesterday.
Have mine. I'm not hungry.
Thanks. Maybe later.
Oh, come on.
River, tell me, and be honest. Will you find him?
River's a hell of an investigator. Randy's as good as found.
Won't give up until I do, Joss. Joss, you mind if V takes Randy's trailer for the night?
No? Sure.
Staying, right? You gotta help me see this through. To the end.
Of course I'll stay.
Find your way all right?
Yup. Gonna hit the sack soon. Hang in there, Joss.
V, wake up.
Not done sleeping.
Yalwyn called. It worked. The cartoon. He's dreaming.
You got the BD?
Right here. Slot it in. Jack into the computer. I want to see it on the monitor.
That doc of yours is quick, not bad.
What's the matter with you, Anthony? I have to report this. I hope you understand that. This isn't normal behavior. Anthony, you killed Liam's turtle.
He was sick. He wouldn't eat, stayed in his shell. I just wanted to help him.
By injecting him with HGH? What were you thinking? Is this something your father taught you? Good people took you in, extended their trust. This is how you repay them? Your friend died. I understand. But that is no excuse.
Fuck you.
What did you just say? Okay, I've had enough. Principal's gonna hear about this. Your foster parents, too. I see. Like father, like son.
Don't you dare talk about my dad!
That's right, you little shit. I know it all. Farm failed. Dad put a bullet in his head.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You can't talk about my dad, you prick! You can't! You can't! He was sick, weak. I just wanted to help him.
Damn, man.
What's the matter with you, Anthony?
Teacher civilian, identity unknown. Clothes cheap, well worn. Night City, mid 2040s.
I have to report this. I hope you understand that.
I recognize this shooting. It was a case study back at the academy. Give me a sec to check which school that was. Laguna Bend. Looks like the whole town got flooded in the 50s. Well, at least we know the general area where Harris lived.
Guess that'd be that.
Bulletin, never forget. Memorial to the 2044 school shooting. School bulletin. Subject, drugs are bad.
Trophy. Old one. Dated from 2042. First place in an interscholastic wrestling tournament.
Trophy, state champions 2042.
Don't you dare talk about my dad!
Tony, come here.
Yeah, Dad?
You forget something?
I asked you a question.
I don't know.
Choline and methionine levels. See anything odd?
Too low?
You were supposed to check before school. What do you gotta say for yourself? Cow's gonna die because of you. Gonna kill it like you killed your mama.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, just dial up her hormones. And shut off that goddamn cartoon! How many times I gotta tell you not to leave it like that, hmm? Half the day I spent trying to turn that shit off.
That's our cartoon. Tony really seemed to love it.
Guess that'd be that.
Tony!
Harris looks even younger here.
Come on, scan it. I need to scan it. How do I do that?
See that? Cow's sick, like the rest.
Looks like a cattle bioscanner for checking vitals.
Console control panel controls automated systems in the barn.
Got no way to ID him. Kid's father was a real hard ass.
Anthony Harris' father. Identity unknown. Appearance male. Farmer's build. Mid 21st century Texas origin. Physical resemblance to Anthony Harris. Relationship to Anthony Harris' father.
Tony! Here!
Cattle injectors for hormones, antibiotics. People ate meat loaded with this shit.
Injection system. Cattle injector for bovine antibiotics.
That goddamn cartoon! How many times I gotta tell you not to leave it like that?
Supplements in the feed for disease-free livestock.
Dietary supplements for cattle. Apple flavored hormones.
I spent trying to turn that shit off.
Interesting. Oh man, that's sick.
And where are you up to, Mike? Come here, you rascal. You'll hurt yourself. Tony'll take good care of you. Easy now. One easy for you. Easy now.
Think this might be the place.
Got some cables.
It's a recent memory. Gotta be his hideout.
Solar panel used for powering farm devices.
Looks like Peter Pan turned this farm into a goddamn final bastion.
Electrical parts, workshop table, turret and anti-personnel mine parts.
Got a clock. An hour to midnight.
Clock, industrial clock, especially designed for agricultural use.
Fuel. Must have been an auto shop or something here at some point.
Fuel barrels, oil barrels, once stored the lifeblood of the globalized economy, now empty.
Hearing what I'm hearing?
Trash barge. That's the signal to dump. Has to be a landfill nearby.
Effects, light and sound effects of a heavy AV.
Fuck me. He treats the kidnapped boys like cattle.
Victim, no affiliation, physical condition, enlarged thyroid, muscular atrophy, brain received beta waves.
Machine controls an injection system for stimulants, hormones, something.
Infusion pumps. Fusion pump stationary linked to a computer.
Look, another one.
Fire department search stamp right here. City South. Perfect.
Funk certificate stamp certifies Night City Fire Department approval.
Don't see Randy anywhere.
The terminal controls the pens. Gotta be another deck somewhere for the mines and turrets.
Computer controls the infusion pumps. What exactly are we looking for? Victim, physical condition, afraid, nervous, elevated muscle tension.
Signage on the farm model points to Petrochem.
And where are you up to, Mike?
Hey, the Illuminated Towers. Promoting the Us Cracks album that came out then. Colors changed every hour.
I think that might be it.
Colors changed every hour, brought to you by Us Cracks.
Not so sure, River. I think we ought to explore a bit more.
Okay. Let's go with your gut.
Hey, I don't have any controls now.
All she wrote in this one, eh?
Probably right. Okay. Okay, so where do we sit now exactly?
We know Harris still lives near an old school that's now underwater. You can see the NC skyline and the Uscrax towers from the farm. It's a few miles out. Farm's located near a landfill. We know that too. Shipping code on the game Randy got from Harris traces out to the Badlands. Harris's IP places him outside Night City, within a radius of a dozen miles or so. Those towers promoting the Uscrax album. Colors change regularly, once an hour. So we know the time.
11 at night.
Right. And that puts the farm east of the city. Southeast, actually. Stamp on the NCFD certificate was from the southern region. Farm model's a petrochem design, so that eliminates any others. Which narrows it down to Edgewood Farm. That's gotta be our place.
So, we've got it.
Just hope we didn't fuck it up. Come on, we gotta go.
But if you try to loot the farm before this quest, he points that he recognized the farm during the brain dance.
Damn it. Let this work.
It's gotta work. Done more in 2 days than the NCPD accomplished in weeks.
Yeah, that's pretty
Hard
epic.
to do, but yeah, you're right. Thanks, V. For everything.
We'll find him, River.
If I only known sooner how he felt. What was eating at him?
This isn't your fault.
I'm his uncle, V. And I wasn't there for him. Fuck! Hold on, Randy. Please hold on.
Rain on the Badlands. That's nice.
Grab something!
River, this is the farm. We got it.
I know. Let's get to the barn quick.
What? Heads up? What? Intruders are alive. The system controlling them must be in the house. But I'm in control. Seven AFFBD. I'm almost out of RAM. That's pretty epic, yeah. Manipulation easier than you think. The most fundamental yet effective manipulation technique is what we call undermining. For the manipulator to get the target to do what he or she wants, the target must first accept the manipulator's opinion as true or valuable. This is easiest to achieve by making the target feel inferior through harsh criticism. The more accurate, the better. The target will begin to yearn for praise from the manipulator, become more open to cooperation, that is, manipulation. The Joy of Influence, 5 simple rules. Exude authority, speak with conviction in absolutes, and never ever lose confidence in yourself. Practice the rule of reciprocity. Make sure people always feel like they owe you something. Be unavailable, make yourself seem like a very busy person whose time is more valuable than theirs. Even a meeting is a sacrifice. Demand engagement. Remember, if a client is forced to give you enough attention, backing out will be even harder. Make them like you. People like people who are similar to them. Never forget it. And what just we as we just did.
That front gate's a death trap.
I disabled them.
Locked up tight. Need to find another way. V, get down!
Juice. Top 8 dangers. Juice, the animal's favorite drink, a miracle elixir, the dream come true of every scrawny, twig-limbed skeleton that dreams of having boulders and chesticles. But is it safe? Apparently it poses particular problems for men, 8 problems to be exact. Here are the top of 8 dangers of using juice. A temporary increase in sexual ability followed by a sharp decline. Men are also at risk of priapism, perpetual erection. Sounds a chimera, but it could be painful. Gynecomastia, enlarged breasts, often irreversible. 6. Balding of the head, but increased hair growth on the chest, back, stomach and legs. 5. Changes in your skin, such as ones on the face and shoulders. 4. Kidneys problems resulting in increasing protein content in urine. Kidneys carrying may be an indication of focal segmental glomerular sclerosis. 3. Muscles may grow asymmetrically, often leading to muscle weave tearing. 2. Prostate cancer. It'll hurt every time you take a piss. First. And finally the winner, liver failure resulting in jaundice and pruritic rash, and even fibrosis and cancer on the liver. Still interested? Not scared of the risks? Well then, good luck, and see you in the hospital.
Damn it, right behind you! River! Come here, quick! Oh, fuck.
What? I failed the secondary objective. Let's do it. I need to complete this secondary task.
Damn it, right behind!
Let's go, there's another building. Quasar. $0. The PC messages. I can help you to Quasar Seeker. Hello, I'm happy to see you sign up for my help program. I'd like to hear more about you. What's your name? What's been bothering you? Really matter? I'm nobody. I'm a zero. Nobody cares about me, but thanks for pretending to anyway. Give me a chance. Whatever, I'm Sean, been thinking about death a lot lately, but nothing really matters and why even try? My folks don't want me to be an embarrassment, but I'm a piece of shit, so fuck me, right? I keep fucking up and trying harder is just more miserable, can't even get out of my bed most days, so yeah, I guess that's it. Let me help, Sean, I know how to solve every one of your problems, you're worth more than you think, trust me, Tony. It's all real, from Anthony34 to Ray Ray Bongo. Hello, just in the application, if this is all for real, I can assure you, Ray Ray Bongo, it absolutely is. Let's take the next step and you'll see for yourself. Of course, before I can help you, it'd be better if we got to know each other first, don't you think? My name's Tony, and you? Fuck off, Tony. Don't worry, from Anthony to Brandy. Oh, you have nothing to worry about, everything you say stays between us. First tell me a little about yourself. Fantastic news from Anthony34 to Finnegan. Hello, I'm thrilled to hear you overcome your illness. That tells me just how strong you are inside. It's always good to have the strength of others support you too. Your rehabilitation is the next step on the road to healing. You've already healed your soul, now let me take care of your body. Together, I know we can't fail. Braindance Kit User's Manual. With this Braindance Kit, you'll be able to play all commercial Braindance formatted on compatible data storage media. For safety and certification reasons, this device should never be modified or tampered with in any way. Should you have technical questions or concerns, please contact an accredited technician. If used in ways other than those designed, personal injury and damage to the device may occur. Please retain the following information in the event the device is put up for resale or given to a third party after purchase. Setup: remove kit from packaging. 2. Insert Braindance media into the drive slot or use the provided cable to connect it to a parent device. Sit in a calm and quiet area and place the device on your head. 4. Turn on the device and enjoy your Braindance experience. Note: accepting the above terms, conditions and instructions means you waive any responsibility on the part of the manufacturer and all affiliated parties for any injuries and damages incurred during use of the device. Enjoy. The consciousness curse. Man dies the way he was born, soft, weak and helpless. Death, the one certainty in this universe of chaos. We've read that. Bathtub covered in thick organic residue.
Got cables coming out of this wall. Should be a switch somewhere. Try disabling the defense system, then haul ass to the barn.
Tinkerbell. Deals less damage with a chance to knock out a target using a strong attack. One tap and you're off to Neverland. Bonkies. I like these, I mean, I don't like, but it's funny to see how this barely functioning crafting system works. Understanding your teen, the teenage years are truly the most difficult period in a person's life. Not only is it a time of enormous hormonal changes into the brain, but also a time of searching for one's own identity. The teen starts to seek authoritative figures outside the family, most often among their peers, but also among celebrities, rocker boys, and even fixers or mercenaries. To become an authority figures to teens, all you really need to do is have a unique style. Maybe throw in a few nice phrases criticizing the system, and most importantly, convince the teenager that you and only you understand. Messages, I can help you.
River, come here, quick!
Oh, fuck.
Look around the barn. Run. Average teenager, health condition poison.
Hanging in there. We made it. V, shut down the machine. Can't unlink Randy otherwise. Randy. 1052. I repeat, I've got a 1052 at a farm south of the city. Yes, send the fucking squad! Yeah, relaying coordinates now. No, several, at least. Do it quick, damn it! Oh, and watch for automated defenses on site. They're substantial. Hurry!
Okay, all disconnected.
Check the others. Could still be alive.
Right.
Make It Go Boom. We're proud to present the second revised edition of Make It Go Boom, the only make your own explosive guide you'll ever need. The previous edition was a smash hit. However, just like in the previous edition, the authors and publishers bear no legal responsibility for any incorrect adherence to the production processes in this book, or even any correct adherence that results in an unexpected premature explosion. You want to play with pyrotechnics, you take the risk. Help the other victims.
Hive. Whoa, whoa, easy there, easy now. Hey, you're all right now. Been dead a few days already.
Hey, help me with Randy!
It's okay. Don't be scared. We're here to help. You're a bit dehydrated, but you're gonna be fine.
Hey, help me with Randy! Need to loosen this! Help me!
Yay!
did it, River.
Yep, we sure did. But I'm not about to leave it like this. The horror that bastard inflicted. Can't let it go.
What do you want to do? Zero him?
Exactly. Squeeze the life out of him with my bare hands. Sick fuck has to die.
Yeah, I think he ought to die. The sick fuck.
No, River. Want that fucker's blood on my hands, too.
Appreciate your dedication, V. But this is between me and Harris. Gonna take him out in my own way. Amidst all this confusion.
Sure you don't want to help? They'll catch you.
No, they won't. That is, I was a detective, remember? I know how to cover my tracks.
Just remember, say the word. I'm there. You can count on me.
Need a little time to myself now. But I'll remember.
Hey, we're ready for evac. Are you riding along or not?
Really, V. Thanks. Couldn't have done it without you.
Don't mention it. And holler if you change your mind. Or if you're just in the mood to holler.
Easy. Wait, it's now closed? So we can't loot it.
V, the basilisk. It's ready. Would you like to drive it?
Sure. Be there soon.
Drop by the camera, steals, don't do her justice, and maybe cheer.
It is awesome.
So I hear.
Pan Am, yay! So we took what we could take. I can't hijack any of these transports. Queen of the Highway. Meet with Pan Am. Alright, unfortunately I need to go to sleep now. And that I think does it for tonight. I thank you everyone for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. I wish you all good nights, sweet dreams, and let's trade out to somebody. Let's see who's out there. There's Miss Maria playing Diablo 4. And... and successfully lost playing The Witcher 3. And she plays Blood and Wine DLC, so let's go up to her. Right, please be good raiders to successfully lost. And thank you again for watching. Hope that you enjoyed this as much as I did. I wish you good night, sweet dreams, and see you around. We're raiding successfully lost. Bye everyone.